I didn't. Okay. Yes, I am. Why do you ask? Please don't say something silly though. Please. Radio cranium. Hey, Diva64, what's going on? How you doing? Shout out to you though. It's good to see you again. I'm well. I'm very well. You're me. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Yomi. Shout out to you for your love and your support, man. I see you all the time. A halo. I know if you heal, you finish, man. Shout out to you, man. Miss V, what's going on? Ah, condoms. Shout out to condoms, man. Shout out to condom salesman. Shout out to you, my good man. I hail you well. I know if you hail, you finish. I'm on my knees like this to you. This is for condoms. Thank you for your love and your support, though. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you. Thank you. How are most Nigerians so successful? What sets them apart from everyone else? I would say it's determination, though. Yeah, determination. Usually, though, where we come from, most Nigerians are not rich. But when we leave the country, Nigeria, yeah. I don't know. I think it's our state of mind. Across the board, though, close, sorry. Of course. But shout out to you, though. I would say it's our state of mind. Because in Nigeria, we have thousands of ethnicity. Thousands of ethnicity, though. So we don't even speak the same language. So, I don't know. It's our state of mind. We are just hustlers. Kate, what's going on? Christina, hey, shout out to you, Christina. I don't think I've ever spoken to you before, but I see your comments and your likes all the time. Thank you for your love and your support. Thank you. This is for Christina. Christina doesn't have any picture though. Or maybe her account is private, but I know I see you all the time. Thank you. I'm humbled. Thank you. Thank you for everything, guys. Thank you. So, what should we talk about today? If you've never been to my live show before, I usually don't have anything to talk about. Where is that earphone? Let's use this vacuum. The spiders in Africa. What spider? I don't understand your joke, oh. Hello, I'm joining the live for the first time. Oluwanin Shola 247. Shout out to you though. Thank you for your love and your support. Now, two things are likely to happen on this show. You will enjoy it for sure. But you might like me and you might hate me because I speak facts. I usually don't have anything to talk about. But people that come to this live show, they end up staying for as long as I stay here. Because I make it fun. I make it spicy. I make it, make it nice. Now, if you don't understand the meaning of it simply means, you get me. You get me is, do you understand me? Otiwi is, have you seen it? It's just a street slang. I'm not even from the street. You get me? So, are there a lot of spiders there? I don't know. There are spiders everywhere. But frankly speaking though, I've never seen spiders in the United States before. Would you believe this? Oluwanisha, always a fan of your post. God bless you. Oh, okay. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for your love and your support. Thank you. Invite to join live as a guest. Nope. Is that what I think I just saw just now? I know. Adeyemi 01. Shout out to you for your love and your support, man. I see you all the time. I am humbled. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you, though. Shout out to you, man. Thank you. I see your likes, your comments all the time. I'm humbled. This is for Adeyemi 01. Thank you, though. Big shout out to you. And to the rest of you. So, guys, let's dive into it. I have just 1 hour. Today's weekend. And I have to go out. But yeah, I don't want to stay indoor. It's nice outside. So let's just talk for 1 hour. Let's talk. Hey, peace to you too, my good man. On this camera, get a CD. Yeah, I think it's better now. So what do you want us to talk about today, guys? Claire Casolini. Any questions? Let's start with that. Fortune. Big shout out to Fortune. Guys, go follow Fortune though. Fortune is a content creator. I don't want to talk much about Fortune. He's a very, very private dude. Thank you for your love and your support, my good man. I am grateful. For real though, Fortune is like a good friend that I've never seen before. Thank you though. Massive respect. Oh, shout out to you, my good man. You have my respect too. Thank you for your love and your support, man, for everything. Arami Tori said, where are you from? I'm from Somalia. I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm from Kenya. I'm from Africa. Tanzania, lower company. Adeyemi, shout out to you though. Shout out to you. I'm from Tanzania. I'm from Rwanda. Motivate us as usual, making us stand firm as a man. Shout out to you, my good man. Shout out to you though. Shout out to you though. We are all we have. Like we are all we have. Shout out to you, Adeyemi. We are all we have though, for real. Get me? And I strongly believe something. As men, we criticize ourselves way too much. We do. We criticize ourselves heavily. We think a man that falls, a man that makes mistake, a man that is going through chaos and life is not a smart man. But I strongly believe something. I believe if one thing happens to one man, it can happen to all men. You get me? So my perspective of things is for us to be more gentle with ourselves, but in a very, very tough way. You get me? Like tough love things. And I try to do that. Though. So Fortune said it's a man's world. Yep, it's a man's world. But surprisingly though, women control that world. Not directly, they control that world indirectly. I don't like having conflicts with women. They are dangerous, man. They are, because they are very unstable, bro. She will kill you, bro. I don't even argue with women. I just do with every now and then. We close shell and I keep quiet. I don't do no long prolong with women. No, I don't do. In between the line, I do mad way like and I back down real quick. With women, I because they are very, very unstable. Only Dali or Laru, she can destroy everything you have just to prove a point. So I don't argue too much. Even when I don't. In between the line, I can just do crazy madness, go up and come down immediately. You don't want to prolong these things with them. But most men don't understand. Let's come back here. Shark Boy said, your podcast has helped me a lot this year, brother. Shout out to you guys, though. The African Man podcast is nothing without you guys, without your love and your support. Humble, though. Humble to be your host. You know one thing that blows my mind, bro? What was that? I'm doing my feet massage. You know something that blows my mind, though? Even people that are not from my country, they like it when I say, I guess it's the way I say it. Let's see. Christina said, what's the best way to maintain my power, respect, and have a submissive power without overdoing it? It should come natural to you, though. I don't think it's something you have to force because you're a woman. It's just like, look at it from this side of you. I don't think you would like a man that overshown how masculine he is. You get me? It will come off as too cocky. Does that make sense? So, from talking to different women want a man that irradiates masculine energy naturally. He's not forcing it. Like, he's confident. He carries himself well. He's not looking for your approval. You get what I'm saying? Like, most men use women to get approval. Like, okay, I'm a good man. This set of women think I am good looking. They want me because I have money. The best caliber of man does not need any of those things. Hey, shout out to Mr. Kinsley. Shout out to Mr. Kinsley. Guys, go follow and show your love and your support to Mr. Kinsley, though. Mr. Kinsley, thank you for your love and your support. I'm humble, though. These are real backbones of the African Man podcast, though. Shout out to you, my good man. For real, shout out to you, man. I'm on my knees right now for you. Thank you for everything. So as I was saying, for you, my love, if you want to maintain your power, you have to learn how to be in the compound of your feminine energy. You have to learn how to carry yourself like a woman. But that may be very hard for you to do right now in 2024 because it's more like a lost cause. Like, if you carry yourself as a woman now, people will call you a pick-me. You get me? But you have to stand out, though. You have to stand out. Because from experience, let's start from the perspective of a man. What women say they want is different from what they are attracted to. The same thing with society. I say this all the time, that the mindset of women and society, it is identical. Society right now is pushing that idea that men should be more feminine, women should be more masculine. So you, a woman, if you follow that lane, you will be disappointed in the long run. So what I would advise you to do is to go back to your natural state. You're very, very powerful as a woman if you're in your natural state. But most are not. Most want to act, I'm a man, and you're not. You're not. You're not a man. Take it from me, though. You're not a man. I am more afraid of a feminine woman. I have to be frank with you. I am very afraid of a feminine woman. And most men are. You know those women that very soft, talk to a man with experience knows she's a dangerous woman because she's calm and collected. You see all this, what the man can do, I can do it too. They are weak. Take it from me. They are weak. As a matter of fact, though, to me, they have insecurities and they are easy to be finessed. I'm telling you the truth. But shout out to you, though. Let's see. The relationship is going well. and I would like to keep it that way. That's good, Christina. That's very good. Yep, Fortune said the power of polarity. Of course, polarity will keep your relationship going for a long time. What society teaches men is just be nice, be emotional, listen to her. All that nonsense is not going to keep her. It's not going to keep her. Love your woman, but in between the line, learn to just and come back. You get me? Because life is like this. Are we going out tonight? What do you mean by are we going out tonight? You want to go and meet your boyfriends? You get me? You spice it up a little bit. You want to go and meet them? I'm not going anywhere. I'll call my wives to come in. Like just be. Don't be too serious. The most men are too serious. And I am an African man, so my humor is different. You get me? Just Vibe said, can you please repost the video you made about handling women during their ovulation period? Okay, I will. This new week, I will. Shout out to you, Just Vibe. I see you all the time too. Thank you for your love and your support, man. Let's come down to it. You guys know I like to read my comments. Look at this one saying, standing by your boundaries is one way. Have you heard about, if you want to keep a relationship, I think I should say this to you. This is one thing no one talks about all the time. People just say, stand on your boundary. When you say this is it, this is it. You have to learn how to compromise in a relationship. That's the truth though. Take for example, I'm an introvert, a very, very chronic introvert, which means I can do without talking to anybody for a long time. I'm talking about months. I don't need anybody. My girl, she's an extrovert. You get me? And she likes to go out. But she's a young girl. I don't like to go anywhere. Does that make sense? In between the lines, she wants to be with me. Not just because I'm successful and because I'm perfect for her. I balance her out. Magbo, weekends, I prefer to be indoor. She wants to go out sometimes because she's still young. You get me? The compromise is I match that energy and I go out with her. And we just go have fun and we'll come back home. And sometimes I say, I'm bored of this place, let's travel. You get me? We travel to places, I don't want to talk too much. We travel and we just travel, we have fun. You have to learn to compromise though. My own boundaries, I don't want no one to mess with my peace. And my peace is, I just want to watch movie. You get me? I just want to watch cartoon, read some comic books, and just sleep. But you compromise. That is relationship though. All that, you better stand on your boundary. It's going to keep you single. I'm telling you the truth. It will keep you single for a long time. But when you find a relationship person that is good enough, at least 80%, 80 to 100%, that's the best you will get to. If you're out here looking for 100%, you will be disappointed. There's no 100% anywhere. There's no 100% anywhere. For people like us that our communication skills is even, oh Kima, shout out to you. For people like us that our communication skills is just zero. Everything good, everything bad, I'll just keep quiet, just be looking at you. I won't see anything. You get me? You know. Luani Shola, shout out to you though. So, learn how to compromise in a relationship. Most people though, once they see the first red flag, they are gone. You're looking for 100% man and woman. It doesn't exist though. Okay, Fortune said it's the way you say it. Oh my God. I don't even know what I was thinking when I started saying it. And people will say, I'm not even from the streets. I said that way. Yeah. So, how do I care for a woman throughout her cycle? What do you mean, how do you care for her during her cycle? You give her food. You listen to her. That's the time for you to pamper her, man. Because after that, she's going to ovulation stage. Yeah. I strongly believe that one of the first few questions you should ask any woman you're dating is you want to know when her period starts and when her period ends. How long it goes for. Those are the first questions you want to ask her. Most men will ask questions like, what is the color of your eyes? Oh my God. You ask her for the day one of her period and the last day. Autant. Those are the questions you need to know the kind of woman you're dealing with. Now, if you're not the one, take it from me though. When she's ovulating, you won't see her that much. You won't see her that much. She will go and meet that superior man that she believes is the one for her. Not you though. She will see you every now and then. But if you're the one, she'll see you all the time in that ovulation stage. All the time. Take it from me. Some of them will come and say, like, what if I'm busy? Let me tell you something about women. If you're the one, she's not too busy. As a matter of fact, it's almost like she has no life. Would you believe something that I found out recently? I read this on Instagram. They said women don't fall in love. Women become obsessed with love. Ha! Muni Mudama. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that though. They become obsessive with love. And that is love for women. A man becomes love and women becomes obsessive. That's love here. Trying to contain the whole love. I think I like him too much. Now, a man will do foolish things like call all the time, text all the time, baby, I miss you, I want to see you. Now she will get tired because you're not giving her space to miss to miss. Seduction is a dangerous game though, but at the same time, as a man, you need to learn the art of seduction. You need to know the art of seduction. Like Shebe, women will come into your life and play you back to back. Even if you have all the money in the world. Women want money. They want a resourceful man. They want a man that's good looking, but they want a man that can play the game. And the game is the art of seduction. Baby, I lost my wallet. Can you spare me? Don't just, okay, yes, my love, take. Nope, don't do that with a woman. I don't want to drive my car today. I want to drive your car. Okay, baby, take. Don't do that with a woman. Movies will tell you that's the way to keep a woman. When you do this, she will play you. She doesn't want you to play that. She wants you to challenge her. Oh, she already. Don't worry. You get me? Learn how to use body language. Don't always say things. Learn how to be the tough guy. But jokes aside though, let me read this and just keep it pushing. For Obi, you're right, this is the most relaxed I've ever been in a relationship. You better keep that relationship, Christina. I'm lost though, afraid of a feminine woman. I'm telling you, a man that has run game. When you see a powerful man, I'm not talking about a man that has scars on it. Women know when they come into contact with a man or with a dangerous man. Women know. But most men think you have to look tough, you have to look violent for women to see you. Women know. That's the same way a man knows. A masculine man knows when it comes into proximity with a dangerous woman. You see all those women that look tough like this? No. They are not strong. They are not. They are weak. The strong ones are those ones that look extra soft-spoken. Anything you say goes. She doesn't even have, okay. She will kill you if you fuck around. She will. And I try to tell guys on this podcast to be careful with such women. Be very, very careful. The most dangerous women I have met, they are the ones that they just want to vibe. They just want to listen to everything you say. And most men will flip the script and play such women. If she likes you that much, she will walk away forever and never come back. But if she thinks she has to teach you a lesson, oh my Duke, man. My Duke, feminine woman is more powerful and influential than a man. Masculine women are weak. I'm telling you. Just the same way a feminine man is a weak man. Tell me, if a feminine man is a weak man, why do you think a masculine woman is strong? You're weak. I feel like I can slap you. Sarah, what about Sarah? You're weak. And it is encouraged back to back that you're strong, especially when you start having muscle. You can't use your muscle for the love of God. For a man, you can't. How would you care for a woman throughout her circle? She wants to talk to you for sure. If you're the one though, she wants to spend time with you. Everything is not just cuddling and sex and blowjob and those things, because there's a chance that will happen. But she wants to rant some more. Learn how to listen to women. That's why I said the first thing you want to know when dating a woman is the first day of her cycle and the end. You want to know when the period starts. Learn though. If she understands game, she knows what you're trying to do. That is going to tell you how to handle her. You get me? You need to know though, because she changes a lot. She changes. You're not dating the same woman every day. So let's come down here. We want chocolate and fun activities. Otiri. I didn't say do. Dr. Dem said, I've realized women test you intentionally or unintentionally to see how strong your polarity is. It is unintentionally, not intentionally. They don't even know they are doing it. That's the most dangerous thing about them. And you will come to find out that the real enemy is not a conscious mind. It is a subconscious mind. You get me? This is like most of the things she will be doing around you, she doesn't even know she's doing it. And some of them will try to play it like, I know what I was doing. No, she doesn't. So when you mess with her and she wants to retaliate, the subconscious mind will take over to protect her. You get me? Bro. Almost man. Bro, you better don't. I say this all the time. If she ever declares war to you, one-on-one, you better don't come. My bajao. Yeah. Now, if she attacks you from afar, let's say she breaks up, you guys break up, and she start attacking you from long distance, messing with your money, messing with your connection, you will destroy her because she's being sneaky. You will. That's different from you hurt my feelings, I am going to fuck you up. You get me? You get me? I'm going to fuck you up. I've met some like that though that said that to me, babe. I'm going to fuck you up. Molok my mom me straight me like because you guys don't have, I have like 7 moms. I went to call them and fucked up, and they asked question, what happened? And I explained. They said, who is the girl? I went to know my pavio. Which means, please, don't let that kill me, man. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. My guy, Abdul Razak. How far, Baba? Long time. For sure, though. People don't even know my relationship with you. Shout out to you, my good man. Shout out to you, my good friend. How you doing now? Roscoe! You got no they call me Roscoe. You be my guy. Shout out to you, my good man. Aha! Alana said Zaddy. Don't call me Zaddy if my girl catch you, brother. Condoms. Shout out to you, my good man. Shout out to you. Let's see. The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. Yup, that's a very, very good book. Of course, one of the best ways you come to understand about keeping a woman too is to be unpredictable in a very, very seductive way. You get me? In a very, very seductive way. She will strive to know everything about you. You must never let her know. You're right, I'm 6 foot woman. People fear me, but deep down very emotional. Of course you are. Every woman is emotional. Even the most toughest one. You get me? So even the most toughest one. So let's see. I don't believe in celibacy. Like, who is this? Miss V said, what are your views on celibacy? Like, what? Let me tell you something. If you're genuinely on a celibacy journey, you won't go into the dating market. You will detach yourself completely from everybody. Like, I've done it. You get me? For years, I've done it. You guys know I say jokingly that I work for God. I'm not joking. I work for God. There was a time like that when I was like 4 years, close to 5 years. I didn't have any sex with any woman. That's the truth. Because I was transitioning from a violent life. I want to be good. And it was very, very hard for me to transition. You get me? So I had to start praying, fasting. I tell you guys things. I tell you guys things that I'm not even supposed to tell you guys. So I didn't even go to dating like, okay, baby, I like you. But no, you can't do that. You have to detach away completely. That is if you're practicing celibacy for sure. It's not something you tell people. You get me? So, when you come here to say what are your views, that simply means you still want the attention from men. You can't do that though. You have to detach completely. And you go heal your wounds. And when you're done, you come back to the market. Yes, you don't even need to tell anybody that, I've been on celibacy for. No, that's not a conversation. That's a conversation between you and whatever source you're connected to spiritually. That's a private thing. There is nothing more private than that. Okay, I'm trying to heal my soul. I'm trying to heal my spirit. That is celibacy. You get me? You're trying to contain the chaos. You don't want to bleed on other people. I bled on a lot of people when I was going through my own transition. I bled on a lot of people. I had to contain the thing because I was going to destroy myself. But that's a long time ago. You get me? So my view on celibacy, if you have to explain to people that you're practicing celibacy, like you're not practicing celibacy, you're looking for a different kind of attention. You get me? And you need work. You need healing. So why are women drawn to quiet and reserved guys, but they get into relationship? But when they get into relationship with them, what does that mean? They get bored and start complaining. The complaining part is she's trying to change him. Even like, let's say the guy wasn't a quiet man. Let's say the man was a more outgoing extrovert man. The woman will complain too, trying to change him to be more reserved. Does that make sense? It's like on a subconscious level, what women are trying to do is to know if you are original. Does that make sense? If you are original genuinely and you can stand on your ground that this is who I am. It's either you stay or you go. But you won't stay here and inconvenience my peace of mind. Which simply means that you knew who I was before you came here. I'm a reserved dude. Like me, for example. I'm 39 years old and I still watch cartoons. You get me? I watch cartoons. I watch anime. I still read comic books. My girl, she's a young woman, very, very young. She knew who I was. Aside from the fact that I'm a tech dude, I'm a businessman. She knew who I was. Now, if she start complaining right now, I'm on that level that, baby, I guess we'll have to break up. Because you're messing with my peace of mind. You get me? But most men will tolerate them because they think they can't get such woman again. Fuck you. Let me, man. So, the best relationship though, he or she will allow you to be yourself. That's the best relationship. The worst relationship, she will try to change you. You get me? She will. I strongly believe that both men and women, they have to be afraid of losing you. If she think or he thinks that he can do better than you, bro, that relationship won't last. But yeah, that relationship will last. They get, yeah. I get you. Let's see. Let's come here. Keeping the beers. I say cool. Oh yeah. Yeah. Thank you, man. TikToker, what's going on? What is that though? Multi lost you. Fully very true. So another thing I want to say about the celibate thing I was saying, celibacy thing I was saying the other time. Everybody makes mistake. As human beings, we make mistakes. People go through dark parts. People do. And I tell you guys things of how my past used to be. I used to be a very, very violent man. A very, very violent man. Now, some will say, now, you don't look like it. Yeah, of course, I'm not supposed to look like nothing. But to transition from a chaotic life into a more balanced life, it's not easy. Oh God. For men and women, it is very, very hard. One of the hardest things I have done is to transition from a very, very chaotic life and balance it out. It is very, very hard. Majority of the time though, as people, we fear what we used to be. And I will be frank with you. I think I should say this to you guys. When you eventually balance it out, people would say maybe you suppress those emotions or you just forgive yourself. It's not just about forgiving yourself. No, it's more about accepting it, that it happened exactly how it was meant to happen. That's where the peace will come from. You get me? Now, sometimes I laugh about it because I can't even believe I did all those things. But I did. It is what it is. You get me? I still know people that try to use it to shame me, especially people from my past years. It is what it is. Make peace. Because, when you're reading a book and you read about a super villain that gets to a stage that he uses himself and tries to, live a good part, a more peaceful life. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy though. So what I'm driving at is stop bleeding on innocent people. Trying to use new people to heal yourself. You will only destroy them. I bled on a lot of people. Yeah, on a lot of people. Yeah. Of course, I'm sorry for it. I was wise enough to contain it. And it took me close to 5 years to contain it. In a nutshell, everything, the healing stage, everything went on for like 10 years. Because even after I contained it, I had to learn how to master the containment. Because then people started coming back. It was more like it was done deliberately to provoke the balance stage. You get me? To provoke it out. Are you healed for real? So you can't, if you're a man, if you're a woman, and you genuinely want to contain that peace, you can't be in the dating scene. Because you're not healing nothing though. You're still looking for validation. And another thing I want to say, when you eventually balance that chaos, some people will see it and think you're weak. It's like, how can I put this? You get to a level where you're capable of both. It's like a split personality. I should say this to you guys. Remember, a violent man, a violent woman, or a promiscuous woman, or just a dangerous, just something that is completely negative, now transition to something positive. Let's say those two personalities come together and you live in between. That's what I'm trying to say. You're still the same person on a bad, it's like double-edged sword, but you swing more to one more, which is the peaceful side. So if provoked, you are still the same violent, dangerous man, but you just prefer to swing to. You get me? So now I can easily just look at you and just say, you're trying to provoke me, because I know you can survive the outcome. Let's keep it pushing. So, to those of you that are practicing celibacy, don't pretend though, don't lie to yourself. Genuinely heal. If you're single, let's say you're single at 31, 32, you think you won't find a relationship. As a woman, no, you will. But you have to make peace and accept all your mistakes in your past. Most people will deflect and blame society and blame men. You get me? And then you fall into a victim stage. You won't become your full potential. You have to heal. You apply celibacy for a little bit. You move away from sharing your energy with a third party or a second party or bunch of parties. If you want, you can masturbate by yourself. Just do it on a singular level. Pour into yourself. Think. Make peace. Let me keep it pushing. Is that what I think it is? Asna? Let me go and check my people here. Is Asna here? I don't think Asna is here. I'm checking. Asna is here. Asna! Shout out to you, my good man. I see your comments all the time and your likes. Thank you for your love and your support, though. Guys, go show your love and support to Asna Prince. Asna is a content creator right here, though. But Asna is one of the backbone of the podcast. Thank you for your love and your support, my good man. Asna lives in the United States. Shout out to Asna Prince, though. My good man. I am humbled. Thank you for your love and your support. Official Happiness said, can we ask questions? Of course. Ask me any question. Kicks. Shout out to Kicks, though. Shout out to Kicks. Kicks is one of the first 100 people that followed me on this podcast when I started. Shout out to Kicks, though. Thank you. Thank you for everything. My good man. Shout out to you, man. I listened to your... What? Like, I said, TikTok said they flagged my account for sexually. What sexual stuff did I say? I didn't say anything sexual. This one said, I listened to your podcast yesterday about developing self-confidence. It was a nice one. Hey, shout out to you, Faisal. Shout out to you, man. No, I don't chew my nails. I use clippers too. No, I don't chew my nails. I call it deep though. I do it myself. Is that what's going on? She said long time. Do you okay? No, I don't. I appreciate your Hey, shout out to you, Asna, though. Shout out to you. Thank you for your love and your support. Shout out to you, though. Shout out to you. Shout out to you guys. So, what else should we talk about? I didn't say anything sexual, though. I was just talking about my past experience. I didn't even say anything about women. So, what sexual stuff? I wasn't even talking. Although most times, though, maybe if I'm making content, but not live, though. I don't have time. So, guys, in 15 minutes, I'll be gone. That will be 1 hour. So, let's talk about finding one's true purpose. Okay, let's talk about that. If you want to find your true purpose, I would say this, though. It starts from, what do you enjoy doing? Let me tell you guys how I find my purpose. Let's start from there. I wanted to join the train of innovation, which is tech, but book-wise, compared to my contemporaries, I'm not that smart genius person. At least that's how I see myself. But people think I'm super intelligent, but no. I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses. So the reason why I chose tech was because I love watching movies, read cartoons, and the people that I look up to, they are engineers. People like Tony Stark, Bruce Wayne, Lex Luthor, Ra's al Ghul. These are engineers. Vendel Savage. And these are fiction characters, they exist in the cartoon. So that's how I chose my own part. Okay, technology, you get me? Now, the part of talking on podcasts and just doing. How I selected this was just trying to share my own experience about my flaws, my mistakes, so people don't go through that part. Because I don't want people to experience. I don't like it when people experience chaos. It breaks my heart. So it's something that I decided to do. But to find your part though, you have to really, really enjoy this. That okay, I enjoy doing this. I won't get tired doing this, because you can't force yourself. And majority of the time as people, we want to do what our friends are doing. Don't do that. Don't do that. And majority of the time as people, we want the approval of our contemporaries, our colleagues, to choose our own path. Don't do that. You have to really, really enjoy what you do. Now, the downside is this. I have met people that what they enjoy doing is inflicting pain on other people, and they believe it is their life goal. Don't do that. Don't do that. I've met a lot of people though. Don't do that though. Whatever you select, it has to benefit society on a positive level. You get me? When you inflict pain on people, that is not positive. You get me? It has to be positive. So, one, it's not just the fact that you enjoy doing it. It also has to benefit society on a positive level. You get me? I take pride. I feel better when I see people doing great things with their life. So when I read your comments and you say the podcast helped you, I'm happy. I'm happy though. So if you want to select your true purpose, first you have to enjoy it and try to figure out if it's going to serve society or positive benefits. If people's life will change from it. That's all I can say. Kicks. In 2024, let's talk about it. Society is lying back to back to women and men. Like, take for example, let this make sense to me. It is a flex on paper for a woman to have a bachelor's degree, to have a PhD, to have a job that pays good money. This is how you find your own life purpose. Only to want a man that will take care of you 100%. Now, what happens to your salary? You wasted a lot of time. And life is not forever. Now, for guys too, a lot of guys want women that have this degree, or women that has gone through this masculine part, to humble herself in his presence, even though she's not taught, she's not even raised to be humble around any man. It's like society complicates itself. Now, there are so many unspoken rules in society. That's the complication. So many unspoken rules. In this harsh reality we live in this tough reality, society expects the man to be the man. But indirectly, society expects women to be women. But they will lie to you and say, if you carry yourself like this, you will figure, society will, like, you will be rewarded in the long run. Now, when you get to the long run, most women will send me a message and say, I have money, I have my own house, I have my own place, but I'm single. What made you single? When I first started the podcast, I would blame women and say, you should have known better, because I'm speaking from the perspective of a man. But then I come to realize something there. Women just don't know. You know, as human beings, we go through, we all want to be accepted. We all want to be accepted. Just the same way men want to be accepted. That's the reason why we better ourselves. We go back to school. We start businesses. You get me? We take risk. Women want to be accepted too. Not just by a man, but by everything. Now, the complicating part is, no one is saying the harsh reality, the real truth. The real truth that the part of a man is different from the part of a woman. That's why I tell you guys to make friends with your family. Make friends with your dad and your mom. And I've come to realize something though. Even though I speak from my own perspective, it's not everybody that has a good background to lean on. It's not everyone that have a good father or a good mother to talk to. Some people are just figuring it out. They're trying to figure this life thing out by themselves. These are things that I've learned so far from this podcast. But it's never too late though. It's never too late. What's this? It's never too late. So, and another thing I've learned from this podcast is just the same way people are looking for peace of mind. What gives every one of us peace of mind is different. Through this podcast, I've met people that take pleasure in chaos. They have peace of mind already, but they want conflict. So what they look for is conflict. They believe on a subconscious level that is their own life goal. Bekun kiri. Bekun is like, it's a Yoruba saying for you're looking for something to complain about. You're looking for something that would disrupt the good in your life without you even knowing that's what you're looking for. Let's read this real quick. Oh, Julie said, can you talk about keys to dating well? To dating well. What do you mean dating well? To dating well as a woman. I don't like the word dating. I strongly believe that when you're dating, you're testing the waters. I'm a lover boy. Believe me though. I am. And there are so men like that are so lover boy. The difference is this. I try to keep one relationship. You get me? And I don't force my expectation on a woman that does not want to be kept. Most women don't want to be kept. Most women need something to complain about. And that's how I came to the conclusion that women and society have the same mind frame. You get me? I strongly believe that before you synchronize with a relationship with another person, you need to know yourself well. You get me? You need to know yourself well and heal, balance yourself out though. Most men, at the inception of their life, most men will make the mistake and destroy whoever they are in a relationship with. Most women will do the same thing too because you don't know yourself well. But you can prevent that. You can prevent that though. My dad used to say something. He said, "Ọmọdé kì í pẹ́ tán, àgbà kì í pẹ́ kànyàn," which means that the days of your youth is very, very few. Majority of the time as people, we think we have time. We don't. We don't have time. We don't have time though. We don't have time. Just like yesterday though, there's a friend of mine that support my podcast heavily. The last time I saw him was around 2003, 2004. We went to the same high school together. I didn't see him. We talk on phone. We talk on social media. We communicate. You get me? And play, you know, we were boys. We were like 17, we were like 19, we were like 20, young boys. Now play, man will clock 40. And before you know what's up, man will clock 50, 60 years old. And before you know what's up, we are dead. So whatever you see us living right now, we are living life. This is life. So you don't have all the time in the world. You better learn how to live life though. Life will go past like this real quick. Another thing I want to say, you see all this relationship thing you see around, all this attention, all these good looks, all this money, it is an illusion though. Take it from a man that has it. It is an illusion. It is an illusion. It is a false illusion. Money is good, but it is a false illusion. It can give you a false perception of what you can attain. I can go out the street right now and get another woman. That's a lie. I can't get another woman that will love me like baby. But tomorrow morning, if baby says she doesn't want to be with me anymore, life continues. But if she's putting in effort to stay, and I can, and most women believe this, that okay, they can go out there into the streets and just get somebody else. Oh, guy, you'll be disappointed though. Heavily. Let's see. Oh, look at this one. Dating well, like not getting played by a man or finding a quality partner. Julie, I will say this to you. Even if you have the best intentions in the world, across the board, across the line, you will meet people that their only intention is to play you. What you need to figure out is you need to know how to remove yourself away from anyone that is trying to play you. Like, it is inevitable. People will come into your life and try to play you. You get me? People will. You need to know how to stand up for yourself and just say, no, this is not what I want. And then you pull off. Majority of the time as people, we want to change. We want to change people. Don't do that. Esther said, know yourself well in terms of what? In terms of your strengths and your weaknesses. You need to know your strengths. You need to know yourself well. That is before you synchronize with another person. Take for example. There was a time in my life when my perception of love is what I give, I must be able to get that back in return. Take for example, if I love you as a woman, I want you to love me back. You get what I'm saying? That's false. It doesn't always work like that though. I strongly believe that whatever you give into the relationship is not the same thing you get back. Just make sure you find somebody that is willing to compliment whatever you give, like appreciate whatever you give. Autant, because people love differently. People love differently. I want to love you, but if you can appreciate that love, that's good. And people appreciate love differently. Some people will abuse you just because you love them. These are things that we experience. So when I said know yourself well, I want you to know your strengths and your weaknesses. Most people don't know themselves. You need to know yourself though. To block or not to block a guy who ghosts, what's your block them, Dano. If anybody ghosts you, you block them because they will come back. You block them so they can't come back in. Let me tell you what I do. I block the number. I go across all social media. More deadly gone. I am a little weapon. I wasn't joking when I said, as peaceful as I am on an equal level of chaos. Equal level of chaos. As I enjoy to put happiness into people's life and uplift people, I enjoy chaos too. Meanwhile, okay, Lara. What I will do is, across all social media, I'll block you and delete you. I'll delete you. Your phone number, I'll block it and delete you. That is once I spot that you're trying to be chaotic in my life. Yeah, I don't know you again. Because some people will mess with you though. They want to fuck with you mentally. You're not on that level, man. Like, I'm close to a monko. Like, oli, but on an equal level. I'm chaos gone. So to block or not to block, yeah, you block them though. Sherry Khan said, Nigerian men are the most loving, respectful, kind, and thoughtful. Of course, we are very, very loving. Yeah, Nigerian men are the best men in the world. In the world, though, society has conditioned everyone to spare our feelings, even at the expense of our personal growth. Yeah, I don't think it's a condition, though. It is indirect teaching. You get me? Indirect teaching to be selfish, to focus more on yourself, and not be sacrificial. You get me? Society is conditioned, trying to teach people not to to tolerate people. You get me? Because to be in a relationship with anyone, with anything, you need to learn how to compromise. If you don't know how to compromise, you can't keep nothing. Even business partners, people like us that do business with other people, you have to learn how to tolerate. Because in between the line, people have flaws. And those flaws can come off as red flag. People have flaws, so learn how to compromise. And the compromise is this: are they willing to make a change? Does that make sense? Like, are they willing to put in the work to fix, that red flag? Some people are not willing to change. Me, I'll cut you off immediately. But if you are willing and I see that, yeah, you're good. You're good to go. Let's see. Me too. I'll block you from everywhere. Miss V. I am. What? One of the things I do best is block people. I block people. I block people, man. You're not going to mess with what I've built so far, which is a peace of mind. It's hard, man, to build peace. Very, very hard. It is very, very hard, though. It is very, very hard for a chaotic person, someone that enjoys violence, to build peace. And I did that for years. Do you think you're valuable enough to come here and mess with it? I will block you everywhere. Because I don't want to hurt you. I'll block you everywhere. And when I see you one-on-one, I don't know you. So, class dismissed. I need to learn to do that. It is a good feeling. Whoa, my block. It's a good feeling. You block them. Who might block you, money? Oh, she really. How to deal with who is trying to destroy you because you let the abuse. Because you let the abuse with your child. What do you mean? I don't understand. Hey, Marino. Shout out to Marino, though. Shout out to you. Thank you for your love and your support. Kevin said, even family members. May I block anybody? Anybody. Sorry. Peace of mind is expensive, man. It is expensive. Let me tell you something. One of the problems that I see people face is people want external validation. And how do they want external validation? They believe that if I give you 100%, I should get back 100%. You're lying to yourself. You will be disappointed. You will. So what I try to talk about this podcast is you don't need external validation. As a matter of fact, though, learn to love yourself 100%. Now, what you will look for in terms of relationship, friendship, business partner, or anything is people that will complement what you have done with your life so far. You want people that will complement it. They just appreciate it. They are not trying to mess with it. But majority of the time, though, you will attract people that are trying to disrupt that peace. Oh, my block any man. Oh, she really. You will fucking block them. Anybody new. Anybody. Peace is expensive. It is very expensive. We are yini. Like, advice on how to handle financial stress. That go and walk. I don't know. I'm going to school and working at 19, supporting myself. You double your hustle, man. It's not something that goes on for too long, though. It will go for a couple of years, 2, 3, 4 years. Yeah, it's an investment. You double your hustle. That's the best advice I can give you. We all went through it. You double your hustle, though. When I was going to school, working full-time job at Wells Fargo, software engineer 1. After work, I'll go and do Uber and Lyft real quick. This is true story. I thought I told you guys before. And then do that for 1-2 hours and go and take my class, evening classes. I was doing master's degree in computer science right here in Minnesota. After work, go and do Uber and Lyft. After 1 or 2 hours, then go to my class 5:45 to 9 p.m. at night. After 9 p.m. at night, I will do 1 or 2 hours Uber. That's if I'm feeling well, and then go back to my place. Go, yeah, because I want to pay school fees. I did not want to get excuse me. I did not want to get student loan. It went on for a couple of years. It's part of life. It's part of life, man. You will be rewarded. And when you eventually finish, you will get a good job. You will start a business. Your life will be on the straight line. And people will see you. No one will see the struggle. People will say, wow, I want that life. You get me? Because when you become a finished product, nobody sees the struggle you went through. People just see the product and say, wow, I want what you have. It doesn't always work like that though. So my advice to anyone going through it is apply resilience. Be strong. Only the strong survive though. Only the strong survive. The Yoruba people will say, "Ẹni tó bá fẹ́ lá oyin inú àpáta kò ní wẹnu àké," which means if you genuinely want to make it, you can reflect on the struggle you're going through. Don't. Be strong. Be strong. Ọkùnrin tó ń sun rárá fọkùnrin ẹgbẹ́ akọ́ṣẹ́ ló ń ṣe, man. Be strong. Be very, very strong. I'm sure you will be rewarded. Be strong. Be very, very strong though. But for now, this is not the time to reflect on how painful it is. Because you won't go that far when you reflect on it. Right now, you're still young, you're 19. The time to reflect will come, but not today. Like right now, Baba, you're going through it, man. Be strong. Be strong. We all went through it, man. We all went through it. The downside is when you get to the finish line and you start receiving the fruits of your labor, people will see it and say, oh, I want what you have. And they will try to take it and snatch it away from you. And then you will learn a complete different lesson, which is you will learn to protect what you have worked for. But for now, cultivate, man. Also on. Doesn't blocking make him feel he is so important? Oh God, your Dorothy, let me tell you something. When I block people, it is personal for me. And I'm doing you a favor because I don't want to hurt you. You get me? I am protecting myself from you because Oloshi, you're an unfortunate being. So I don't just block phone number. I block everything. I will go and find you on social media that we are not friends on. I'll block you on Netflix. Oishi, I'll block you on PlayStation. Are you fucking mad? Trying to mess with my... Like, it is personal. Oh yeah, Yidi. Like, I wasn't joking when I said, as peaceful as I am, I'm also chaotic. Like, Oishi, trying to mess with my peace. Kevin said, what do you think about blocking fan? Bro, I block everybody. Let me tell you something. I block family members that met. I block people. I wasn't joking, man. And you have to, for your mental state of mind. Because you will come to understand something. Let me tell you something. You see, the people that stays with you, they stay with you because they like you. They compliment your life. They appreciate you. It's not because of what you're giving them. Take it from me. I'm talking about the genuine people that are in your life, your inner circle. Majority of the time, though, you see people that stay in your life because the relationship is beneficial. Not those ones, though. I'm talking about people that genuinely want to be in your life. You will come to find out that they are in your life because they just like you. They just like you. Those are the ones you want. When they start messing with your life that affects your mind, you block them, man. You cut them off. Learn to block people without explaining yourself. Oh boy. Asna Princess said, people need to know we could all go to the habits of hell, of course. But people don't know that. People don't know that. The good feeling for people that try to mess with your life is they think you need them. You don't need anybody. You need yourself. O ma block any. O share any. O ye yini. Which simply means, are you fucking mad? Block them immediately. Tomisin said no one is above blocking. No one. If they genuinely love you and they care about you on a genuine core level, they won't mess with your peace. And you don't have to explain, okay, my non-negotiable. Like, you see, you will come to find out something when you've accepted yourself, when you are fully balanced. I don't have to explain shit to you. I don't have to. Look at it from this side of you. You know, when you have a job you are afraid of losing, they don't explain to you why you have to be in your best behavior. You are the one, you get me, that would genuinely buckle yourself up because you don't want to lose that job. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't have to explain myself why you have to stay here. My block here. Down. Let's see. This one said, can you block your father? You're not listening to me. I block everybody. Like, you're not listening to me. Motola said, what do you think about dating an old man? Most women do it. From experience though, for my girl, I would say I'm a old man because she's very, very young. Yeah, women do it. If you don't mind. Franklin. This is what I'm saying. Franklin said, I am doing 3 jobs with school too. Computer science and cybersecurity masters. I can't begin to imagine his mental state of mind. He's going through it. Like, when I was doing my master's degree in computer science, I don't even have time for relationship because I was trying to pay school fees. You get me? With a full-time job, working right here though, working in this same downtown. It's not for the weak. So, okay, business is interesting for the strong though, of course. It's for the strong. People are mad, show them madness. For peace, so choice, peace always. This one said, can you block your father? Girls like me and wants to get together but doesn't want to do long distance. What do you think? It happens though. There is something about you that attracts them. And from experience, I will say this to you, man. Take it from me. Don't take this personal, okay? There's something about you that they try to take. And they will take it one night stand. It is on energetic level. Yes. They don't even know they are doing it though. That's why you have to protect yourself. I've been there. There's something about you. They don't want it long term. They just want to take it. Either is your confidence, but it is from experience. So I've come to understand it is on energetic level. You can't always give it to them though. That's why you have to know yourself. On it, I'm being real with you. Real with you. But most times though, you will make the mistake. You will give it to them because you think you need them. You don't. You don't need anybody. Take it from me. The beauty of it is when you start taking care of yourself, when you start placing yourself on a pedestal, you can go out by yourself. You can love on yourself that, oh my God, let me go home and watch movie. Let me go out and do this for myself. Let me travel to by myself. When you start making peace with certain places in your life, you will attract people that will complement your life. This is true story that I'm telling you. You will attract people, relationship, friends, business, opportunities that complement your life. Majority of the time as people, we attract people that try to change us, that try to bring us down, say, you are too so. Why do you always, you get me? That is done to dumb you down. You block such people though. People that compliment your life, they don't do that. I'm telling you though, they like what you are. Because life is not forever. I'm not down for all this game. Oh, Thompson said I've blocked my parents before. Don't let me talk too much, man. I block family. I block people, man. Okay, Miss V said, how old is hold? I will say this, man. It depends on attraction. You get me? It depends on attraction. Attraction matters, man. If you're attracted to that person, age doesn't really matter. Me, I encourage all men to go for women in their prime. She's at her peak stage, which is 19 to like 23, 24 years old. Anything outside of that, a man that has worked on himself, he deserves the best version of a woman. And the best version of a woman is not how experienced or how powerful or how influential she is. You get me? I say this all the time. And don't just go for a woman just because she has body. No. She has to have, she needs to have a family that is stable, preferably the same economical status as yourself. If you come from money, she also has to come from money, or at least a resemblance of money. If you're from poverty, she needs to come from that level too. And she needs to be ambitious enough to get out of that stage. Majority of the time, though, people are attracted to things that doesn't complement their life. She get nyash. She has big boobs. What boobs? All women in the world have nyash. Come on now. All women in the world have boobs. Take it from me. I'm telling you the truth. You get me? You can't always go on all these superficial, all these physical things. You get me? So let's go. Why do people confuse protecting your peace with malice these days? That's because people are chaotic. People need something to complain about. And you have a lot of problems when you feel the need to explain why your peace is more valuable than anybody. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. Like, you don't need to explain nothing. You separate yourself. You have a very, very hard life if you feel the need to explain yourself on why your peace of mind is valuable. Peace is expensive. Take it from me, man. As a man that is on equal level, peaceful and very, very chaotic, peace is expensive. Oh, what do you think about distance relationship? I don't do it. I don't. Marino said, what do I think about distance relationship? I don't do it. I don't know how people do it. I don't. I can never do it. I can never, ever, ever, ever do it. It's not for me. It's not for me. Oh no. Week said, how old are you? I'm 26. I'm older than that. Let's see. Oh, I've never seen you before. Shade. Oh, nice to meet you though. I've never seen you before. Akosua Shade. I've never seen you before though. Mia said, how to know if your man has officially moved on? Why do you want to know if he has moved on? You broke up or you broke. Oh my God. Learn to make peace with what is no longer in your life. Like, how to know if your man has moved on? Who the fuck are you? People need to be with someone on the same vibration and frequency. Let me tell you something about frequency and vibration. It's not something that is in your control. How to know you are on the same level with someone? They complement your life. You know when people say, the energy, I'm not feeling the energy, you're lying to yourself. You are assuming things. Take for example, if you meet somebody that compliments, how do people complement people's life? Let me tell you. I'm a business owner. You guys know what I do. It's impossible for me to talk to a woman all day long. It's impossible for me to hang out with you all day long. If you genuinely wants to be with me, you have to participate in my business. Because I don't have your time like that. But let's say I have projects that I have to finish, or I'm constructing a pitch deck or something. And she say, okay, how can I help? I'll bring food so we can. Even if she's not doing anything, she sits beside me. That is compliment. You're trying to compliment. You're trying to participate in what I'm doing. But most times, people will criticize it that you work too much. You're not for me. But if I spend money on you, you want that money. No, you're not for me. You're not good for me. So how do people criticize what you're doing? They start complaining. They start downplaying it that all this work. Baby girl, that's my activity. So when you talk about vibration and frequency, you're going on the stage that you barely understand. You are assuming these things. Make sure you find people that complement your life. They have to complement your life. Not necessarily on a superficial level. It might just be encouragement. It might just be encouragement is very, very, oh God. Encouragement is everything, man. Marino said, why do some women keep attracting men of value even in their 40s? What is behind that? I strongly believe that until the day you die as a woman, you will always attract a man. Either he's high value, middle class, or lower bottom, you will always attract a man. You are a woman. I'm telling you. Like there's no magic around it. As a woman, until the day you die, even at 60 years old, if you take care of your body, you will always attract a man. To sleep with, of course. But when you start getting older, you will come to understand something as a woman. Their intention, it's the intention that matters. The intention of this man will change. I'm telling you. So when you're in your 40s and you attract men of value, you probably have a good body. Yeah, probably have a good body. And as men, we have what is that English word? We perceive life differently. I don't believe in keeping friendship with women on a sexual level. No, I'm not gonna sleep with a woman I believe she's my friend. Some men believe in sleeping with their friends. I don't. I don't mix sexual with friendship. No. As a matter of fact, I prefer not to talk to you all the time. I don't want to see you. I don't know you. So, but if you attract men of value in your 40s, that's because you have a good body and they're trying to sleep with you. Men will sleep with anything. I want you guys to know this. That doesn't mean we want to marry you. And most women will say, I still get attention of men. Of course, you have big nyash. You have big boobs. So, I'm 39 years old. I'm 1985. So, would you be with a Nigerian woman who only will get along with you if you have money? Let me tell you something about women. And as men, we find it so hard to see things from this perspective I'm about to say. Every woman in the world wants your money. But what men want is a woman that accepts him for who he is. That's a fantasy. It's just like women want men that wants to be with them, not just because she's a beautiful woman, not just because she has the curves and the shape. Women want that. But that's a fantasy. Baby girl, I like you because you're cute. You get me? You're beautiful. I got attracted to your beauty. So, women will ask questions like, what else did you find attractive about me? I say, because I saw your big yash. I saw your boobs. They say, what else? What do you think about my brain? Okay, it was your brain that made me marry you. Of course not, baby. I saw your nyash. The same thing with a man. A man that has money is on the same level as a beautiful woman. All women in the world want your money. And men will say, I don't want a gold digger. No, all women want your money. So when you say a Nigerian woman who only gets along with you because you have money, all women want your money. It has to come with it. I don't know how to explain this. So a woman on a beauty standard that is, let's say 5/10, but she has this massive waist, hips, boobs like this, nipple as thick as, come on. Let me move on. What is that, me? 40 commando. Oh boy. And I'd be like, what else you like? Would a man 45 years old with kids ever settle down? Yes, if he wants. But then it depends on his experience though. In 2024, men have come to understand one harsh reality. It is not beneficial to be in a relationship with a woman. It is not, because most women don't bring much. What women are doing right now is you are giving men the time to think more about the relationship dynamics with the opposite sex. Let me explain. You know, when you distance yourself from people and you use absence to punish people, you teach them how to live without you. That is what women are doing right now. Women are teaching men how to operate without them. You get me? The power of the feminine of women has always been this. They use sex. They use sex to get marriage, to get commitment, to get loyalty. Now, men have understood one harsh reality right now in 2024 that if I package myself this way, if I carry myself this way, if I accomplish this, I can get that sex without giving you commitment, loyalty, or nothing. And men are starting to be more intuitive. You get me? Paying more attention to the strengths of women, which is emotions and psychological defense. So a lot of men will use that psychological tactics to play women. They will listen to you. Men are more good listeners now, emotionally stable now, which used to be the power of women, and men will use it to draw you in and release you. So most women right now are going into toxic relationship because women are the ones that are creating toxic men. Take example. If you're a good man and you bring flowers on first dates, you are a weak man. Women taught men that. So right now, a lot of men are going through the route of the bad boys. Men are more bad, like men are more disrespectful now. Men are more edgy right now. Even though women think that men are more soft, men are more edgy right now. You get me? If a man pursues you, let's say he comes to meet you and say, I find you very attractive, let me get your number. And she say, nope. The guy's like, okay, nice to meet you. Before, like 10, 20 years ago, the guy would keep coming back with gifts, coming back with flowers, coming back to say, baby girl, how are you, man? Baby, I like it. And the girl will act like she's not interested. It used to be fun because women need those attention. Right now, fuck you. Is she already? Which means, are you fucking mad? Oh, yeah. So, times have changed, man. Oh, Abfatru, hang out here. Yeah? Oh my God. Christopher. Guys, ladies, go and follow Christopher. Shout out to Chris though. Chris is one of the support system of the podcast though. Shout out to you, my good man. I hail you. How you doing now, Baba? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for everything, man. I see you all the time. I saw Chris on Instagram. Guys, he's a content creator, man. You guys, ladies, go and check him out. I swear to you, Chris is like 7 feet tall. He's like, shout out to you, my good man, though. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for everything. Miss V said, I like flowers. What flowers do you like? Yeah, are you that? You that? Ben said, when abroad has not been great, do you think it's best to relocate back to Nigeria at 40? Before you make any relocation, though, I would suggest you have plans set out, though. You can make it work out, though. You can make it work out. There is this billionaire in Nigeria called Mike Adenuga. I used to live in Oklahoma, and from Oklahoma, I moved to Texas. Mike Adenuga used to live in Oklahoma, so there is this story about him. Mike Adenuga is one of the billionaires in Nigeria. Very, very powerful man. He was very, very broke in the 80s in Oklahoma. Like OGs, I'm talking about old Nigerians in Oklahoma. They used to tell us the story that he was so broke that he had to relocate back to Nigeria because he was so broke. But when he got back to Nigeria, he was fortunate enough to link up with the military generals. You get me? So, you might be fortunate, but luck is not for everybody, man. You need to have plans in place. Plans. Oshi. Kik said, what does that mean, Oshi? When I said Oshi, that is nonsense. Oshi. That's nonsense. So when I said Otiye is, do you understand me? So when I said Oshi, that's nonsense. Royal Crown said, men are now aware. Right now, in 2024, men are very, very aware right now. Very, 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 very aware right now. The previous generation, they don't know the feminine nature. Right now, men understand female nature well. That's why men are not approaching women because right now, men are studying women on a large scale. So on podcasts like this, what we do is we share scripts all around the world. All over. Look, there are so many men on this podcast from different walks of life. It will blow your mind. So men are sharing scripts, sharing experience. You guys will hear when in the nearest future. All these young dudes. Okay, so Trini Kitty said, so how should we be with men now? Oma figure out though. Oma wa okay. Which means look, go and figure it out. Christopher, thank you for everything though, for real. I'm humbled, man. Thank you for your love and your support. Thank you for everything, my good man. Keep up the good work. Alana said, are you Nigerian? No, I'm not Nigerian. I'm from Tanzania. My network isn't friendly. It's okay. And why they all disrespectful? Why do some women keep attracting men of value immediately? Oh, I think I answered that already. So guys, we should round up the podcast though. I've been here for around 1 hour plus. So I'm not sure of your answer. What answer is there? I believe I answered everything. Yeah, I answered everything. So we've been here for 1 hour plus. If there is no more question, I have to sign out. I have to get out. It's the weekend. I don't want to stay indoor today. We are going out. Do you guys have any questions for me? Miss V said it has been entertaining. Shout out to you guys that came. Shout out to you guys for your love and your support. Are you Muslim? No, I don't do religion. I worship God. So why do some women? Okay, I think I answered that. I just go here. I must have missed the answer. What answer? So okay. You guys are keep. Let me round this up. So if you're a man, take the time to understand women nature. And as you do that, I want you to take the time to understand yourself too. Take the time to know who you are. Now, it's okay to have a chaotic past. What is not okay is bleed on other people. Make peace. Forgive yourself. And balance it out. You are very, very powerful. When you know your strengths, and you know your weakness. If you have anything in your life that you're doing that people can use against you, you are weak, and you need to work at it. You need to work at it though. So straighten up. Now, this is for my guys. Stand up tall. It is a man's world. You get me? The world is yours for the taking, man. Encourage yourself. Be positive all day long. Be positive, man. Don't overthink what is out of your control. Best advice to you. Do not overthink anything. Yeah. Now for my guys, again, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Regardless of anything you're going through, irrespective of where you are in the world, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Now, the downside of this, that's why I don't like the tunnel. The journey might take most of your life. It's okay. Be positive, be strong. Only the strong survives, man. Only the strong survive. You get me? Man. This is not the time to reflect. You will get there. Go do that, man. Which simply means that you are the one that wants to do what has never been done before, or you are the one that wants to accomplish your heart desire. So keep going. Be positive. Keep going forward. Jesse, be positive, man. Think positively. You get me? Think positively. You have to be positive. Don't allow the chaos to be kini language, you know. Don't let it overwhelm you. Shogbo. So I got to go. I'll see you guys on Monday. Yeah, we resume. I think I answered everything. So thank you guys for your love and your support. You guys should stay well. Oh, I did having a good time with you. Shout out to you, my good man. Shout out to you, though. I think I answered everything. Continue to be well, guys. Shark boy, shout out to you, though. Thank you.